short video training module on the Wilber development stages for consultants. Consultants are experts, they're authorities, they're people who have specialized knowledge, and that's why we get hired to work with different types of corporations and businesses. Now, that's obvious, but what's not obvious is the way that we become experts and the way that we grow our expertise, as it often happens in stages. And now, Wilber has defined 3 stages of development that are true in the maturity of human beings, they're true in your career development, in your education, in your expertise within an initial field or a new field. One area, for example, could be in consulting in general, learning how to be a professional consultant that delivers consistent value to your clients. You could start out not knowing the best practices, not knowing what's commonplace, not even knowing what's expected. That would be called what Wilber calls pre-conventional. Then the next stage, conventional, is doing what the mainstream does. You do what's expected, you deliver value to your clients, you show up on time, you have good communication, you balance the workload and communication needs of your projects with your consulting clients, and things go pretty well. Things are somewhat average, but they're going pretty well. The third stage would be post-conventional. Post-conventional is when you are innovating. It's when you've moved past conventional and average and mainstream, and based on that foundation of experience, you know how to innovate in the ways that are valuable. You know how to innovate in the ways that are going to mean something to somebody, add a lot of value to their business, and grow your own business or career as a consultant. So my tips here today are not only to think about your consulting career and your knowledge within a niche as pre-conventional, conventional, and then post-conventional, but also how to boost your speed through those stages so that when you enter a new area of consulting, you can move through those stages much more rapidly, potentially 5 to 10 times faster than your competitors. Now, first off, one idea is to emulate others. Look at best practices, look at your top competitors, look at what other consulting services are offered in your field, and try to emulate what people are doing as leaders in your industry. If you emulate them, you can learn a lot of that conventional and some post-conventional wisdom, and then use that within your own career or business. Next, you can do a lot of research, competitive research, and see exactly how the industry is formed, what trends are going on, what challenges is facing the industry, what compliance, what technology considerations. Get all of that conventional, well-rounded 360-degree knowledge in place for your industry, and then you can act later on that knowledge in the right way. Another way to speed up this process is by taking massive action and just implementing all of the time. When you see a new idea, try it in your business. When you see a new idea, try it in how you talk and communicate with your consulting clients. Do everything you can to use the ideas you see and actually implement them in your life. One tip that I have for doing that is create a one-pager of all the great lessons you hear on a video training, in a book, at a seminar, and put those all on one page, and constantly be updating that one-pager, and have that printed out at your desk, your place of work, at home, where you brush your teeth, and look at that all the time. So these great ideas you should be doing but often forget about are really ingrained in your mind, and you'll take action on them more often that way. And the most important tip, the most important point of this whole video as well, is that the fastest way of moving through these development stages in any industry, field, niche, or area of consulting is to read for 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day, take in that conventional knowledge, digest it, synthesize it, and then write for 30 or 45 minutes a day. Write or speak. By internalizing it and then teaching it to others, we have to combine it with everything else we know, accept it as a legitimate idea, and then combine it with everything else and teach it to other people. If you do that enough and go through that process, you'll eventually suck in so much conventional knowledge that the automatic result eventually will be post-conventional knowledge. It'll be innovative ideas, innovative insights, and a really high-level perspective of everything that's going on from the top down. So not only understand it, but you have mastered it and you know how to innovate in those ways that are really valuable. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the Wilber development strategies for consultants, and hope you got a lot of practical value out of it. Again, this is businesstraining.com, where you can earn master's level qualifications to help you make more money.